few years before, Jason and Emily were enthusiastic high school seniors full of hope. It was during this period of their lives that the flame of first love flared between the two young people. They treasured every moment they spent together, vowing to be faithful to each other and build a future filled with joy. However, as it often happens, time intervened, and after graduation, Emily and Jason parted ways. Each went their separate ways, focusing on their careers and families. Jason eventually married the beautiful Lauren, and Emily found happiness with Ryan, a fun, loving, and compassionate man. Decades later, as the years left their marks on their faces, they found themselves together at a local restaurant. And it was in this familiar place, where the song of their youth was played, that this unexpected meeting took place. It was after that meeting that Emily realized that she was experiencing unusually strong feelings that she hadn't felt for Ryan in a very long time. The temptation was too strong, and she decided to cheat. This belated, passionate, and forbidden affair triggered a wave of strong feelings and emotions. For some time they met in secret, hiding from everyone their meetings and unforgivable deeds. Emily, feeling no remorse, continued to enjoy these secret meetings until Megan, her best friend since her youth, began asking provocative questions about her absence from a recent party. With frightening determination, Megan confronted Emily, voicing her suspicions that she was cheating on her husband. Fearing the loss of her friend and the threat of rumors, Emily realized she could no longer continue the affair. Not wise enough to handle the situation gracefully, Emily realized she couldn't break her husband's heart without risking losing his support and respect. So she decided to tell Ryan everything herself. One evening, she arranged to meet at the hotel, Ryan's favorite place to stay. She ordered a romantic dinner and prepared herself for a confession. In what she thought was an honorable act, Emily left a note on the table on which she wrote, "I'm sorry," with trembling hands. Hoping for an easy parting, she left the hotel. When Ryan read the message, his heart clenched with grief, a storm of emotions overwhelming him. But instead of giving in to despair, he sprang into action. He found out who was behind the affair and used his connections to get Jason in trouble at work, leading to his dismissal. After being fired, Jason no longer had the same passion for spending time with another man's wife. Emily couldn't understand what had changed between them and began to think it was just an affair, that she really loved her husband. But there was no turning back. Just as Emily was coming home, ready to beg her husband for forgiveness, Ryan was putting her suitcases out the door. He'd changed the locks on the front door. When Emily got home and saw the suitcases on her doorstep, she realized it was pointless to ask for forgiveness. Proudly hailing a cab, she headed to Jason's house, hoping he would welcome her with open arms. But things didn't go as expected. Jason told her that while they had fun together, he wasn't interested in a serious relationship. It was only then that Emily realized she had lost everything overnight. But to her great regret, there was no turning back. This story about love and betrayal leaves a lot to think about, reminding us that the choices we make constantly determine the course of our lives. And the ending of such a story seems to depend only on the choices we make.